Okay, I'm proud to announce that my 5th book, Fishing the Edge, is now available at johnskinnerfishing.com and amazon.com. In addition to supplementing some of my previous writings on striped bass and fluke, I add 10 other species, including weakfish, blackfish, sea bass, false albacore, and several Florida species. The book covers inshore fishing from surfboat and kayak, and you can learn more and purchase a copy at johnskinnerfishing.com. Okay, I've now driven from eastern Long Island to southwest Florida and back twice in 2 weeks to deal with my storm-damaged winter home. Hurricane Ian. I've done a lot of work, met with a lot of people, seen a lot of very, very sad sights. I'm going to get to spend the winter down there. It's going to be okay for us. It's going to be expensive, but it's nothing compared to what a lot of other people have gone through. All right, so I'm gonna do some fishing. Hey, this trip has already been interrupted. I wanted to launch, but I ran into some false albacore, so I caught a couple of those off the beach. But now I'm gonna go blackfishing, and I expect to also see some false albacore while doing this. Whether I can get them to hit is another story, so we'll see. Yes, the launch was delayed because some false albacore popped up, and yep, hey, this is simple stuff. Number 2, green deadly dick. High-speed retrieve right there. That's what it looks like. And that's a 7-to-1 gear ratio, high-speed Penn Clash 2. So that's a fast retrieve. See that lure coming in, skipping? That's what you do. You just burn it up right across the top of the water, and you cannot outreel these fish. And there are links to all of the gear in the video description. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hey, this little delay right here, just got the line wrapped on the spool. Normally, it wouldn't be an interruption right there. Tail wrap. Tail wrap. Just tail wrap himself. Pull him in backwards. Hey, you know that happens when you feel this really high frequency vibration like that, and you have to be careful because what happens is that's 20-pound fluorocarbon on there, and those tails are sharp and they can actually break the fluorocarbon. So you have to, when you feel that, just ease up just a little bit.
So this fish actually did not take a big run like an albie normally does. Boy, they can be so tough sometimes next to the shore, the way this one is. And so I'm using 20-pound braid, and they absolutely can break this. If your drag isn't set, they snap it. And as usual, I crushed the barb, so I just need to wiggle this a little and it'll come out. Okay, and on to the blackfishing. Just pulling up on the spot. The place I want to go to is taken. There's 2 boats there. But that happened the previous week, so I picked up another spot accidentally. I'm just going to go back to that one. So I'm just kind of zeroing in on it. And we'll hit the anchor button, and spot lock, and off I'll go. All right, I've already done a couple of drops, catching some small ones. So sometimes when you buy green crabs, you get some little ones in there like this one. And so I just left it whole, hooked it through the leg sockets, and then I'll just give it a little crush with the pliers or a cut with the scissors, something to just get the juices flowing and get that down. And yeah, those little crabs work great. Okay, when I see that line float, I know I've hit the bottom. I just want to make contact with the jig. I don't want to put pressure on it. There we go. Whole crab. Okay, to take a look at this one, you know, it's one of those golden ones, and in an upcoming video, I've got a new underwater drone that is really cool, and I think I'm going to be able to take a stab at why some fish are colored this way. And yeah, I think that'll be another week or so to get that one up. And I'm not keeping fish to strip, everything's going back. Yeah, and this boat that's going to go by that was back in the spot that I was intending to fish. Yeah, so that's Doc and Cliff and Rick. And do they even, you know, say hello or stop? No, they ignore me. And yeah, well, so I'm going to give them a wave, and at least Cliff is going to wave back at me. But the other guys just act like, yeah, they just go right by. The only wave that I get from those guys is the boat wave that's going to rock me here, but oh well. All right, you see now I'm on a half a crab, legs trimmed off. I usually trim the legs, not every time. One of the reasons, there's 2 reasons to do that. Well, number one, I've got significant current right now, and the current will grab the legs, and so that's an issue. The other reason is the fish can just grab onto those legs and pull the bait off the jig. But the current's going right now. I'm using a 1.5 ounce jig. It's heavier than I normally use. And I'm just going to wait through those little taps until something starts swimming off with the jig.
Definitely legal anyway. Yeah, that's a decent one.
So I'm just flipping the jig up current. Because the current's kind of strong this way here, it will come back and end up right about where I am. Hey, this rod is not available yet. This is a dark matter Skinner Jig and Bounce ML. It should be available soon. I kind of target it towards light fluke, but it's a great blackfish rod. It's going to be good for a lot of other things as well.
That's a good one.
All right, the current's slowed now. I'm able to go down to a 3/4 ounce jig. And hey, you know, I'm catching a lot of short blackfish. I would say there's one keeper for probably every 3 shorts, at least that. So there's a lot of action, but I have to work through to get some keepers.
I'm not moving. That's a good one.
Yeah, I just said I wasn't going to move. I ended up moving. I went back to the rock I really wanted to be on. Hey, I'm leaving the legs on this time, just trying something a little different. There's not too much current, so the current's not an issue. And I just got onto this rock, so we're going to see what's there.
Well, I just moved on to this rock. Instant nice fish. My perception was somebody was on it before, so I didn't come over here to start. That's definitely a keeper. Oh, this is much better here. It's gonna be a tough one to get away from the rock.
Loosen up now a little bit. That's a good one. Wow, 2 fish, 2 keepers here. Yeah, great start on that rock, but boy, it just did not follow through. I must have stayed on that for almost another, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. And so I bailed. I went back to where I was originally and have to rebuild the bite, but it will work. Yeah, do you stay or do you try another spot? Always a big question in fishing, and certainly in this kind of fishing. I'm definitely more likely to move and try another spot using the spot lock on the motor as opposed to conventional anchoring. Oh, he doesn't feel fouled. It's a heck of a good fish if... Yeah, it's a good fish. Keep him out of the rock. It was just because I didn't set the hook. I just kind of lifted. But it does not feel fouled. No, not at all. Oh, nice fish. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to check out my new book, Fishing the Edge, Techniques and Tales from Surf, Boat, and Kayak, johnskinnerfishing.com and amazon.com.